Bruno Fernandes. Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pedri being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Pedri. Here's Rodri. Looking for the run. And it's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, that's been intercepted. Quartes. Valverde. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. Romero gets a good foot in there. Now then, the ball's come loose. They get a throw in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Messi.
Nigeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not again. Messi! They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson. Van Dijk. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's got away. Can he finish? They've scored! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
18, Neymar.
So is this the start of a comeback? Nigeria have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Number 21, Didier Drogba.
Pedri.
Coming on the field is
Played out to the right.
Osimhen.
Del Piero. Mbappe. Nigeria needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Robertson. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guardiola. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Van der Vaart looking to add to his goal. Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Neymar. Nigeria can make their change now with a break in play. Greenwood coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Number 11, Mason Greenwood.
Bruno Fernandes. Valverde. In with the challenge. Greenwood. Knocks it into space. And Messi! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi plays it short. Pedri! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Nigeria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's good play. Played in by Robertson. Cleared without hesitation. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Climbs up! Mbappe is flagged offside. Jimenez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. This is the time you need that pace.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. It's a really well-measured ball. Swept in. Quarter of an hour played. Rafinha. Drogba. Now it's Drogba. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Pedri. And this is Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Messi. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Hazard with the delivery. Played out to the right. That's the throw. Hazard. It's going to be another throw. Takes aim and crosses. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Rafinha. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There's the header. Harmlessly behind.
Serginho really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Portugal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pedri and Robertson, and it's Rodri. Triol, Belletti. Now Mbappe. Neymar. Played out wide. And it's Robertson. And he was alert to it. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. In with the challenge. Great vision. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neymar picks it up out wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That has not gone well. Over to the left. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Jimenez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is one way to stop him. Shifted it to the flank. Guardiola gets into some space. Delivers the ball. Up he goes! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. And he's having a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Guardiola. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rafinha. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He can get that clear. Out for a throw. They've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Neymar. Neymar! It's bounced back off the post.
Nigeria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vardiol. Rafinha pinches it off him. It's a good ball out wide. Osimhen. Camavinga with a fine tackle. Referee has just said play on. Nigeria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Azar. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Puyol. There he goes, motoring forward. Rafinha. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. Camavinga. Serginho. Spread it left. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That has been cut short.
Oh, really well played.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Mbappe gets into a good position. Pedri aims beyond the defence. Messi. Now Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe has got himself a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 27. Número 21. Azar. Número 9.
Van Dijk.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Número 11. Número 18.
Greenwood.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Showing good feet. Oh, well played, well played. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Distributed tidily.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a really well-measured ball. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they could break here. Messi! The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Delivery from climbs up big. And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Great vision. That is good strength. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Neymar. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Neymar. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a promising position. And it's Ped. And he's decided to go for it. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Alexander-Arnold. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball has bounced loose now. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Drogba. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. Robertson. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. And it's Pedri. He's in a great position. Surely! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Serginho has been caught there. It's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rodri wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Valverde. And this is Drogba. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pedri. Camavinga. He's looking wide. And Serginho just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Belletti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde pinches it off him. Neymar goes for a shot! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
For Nigeria, number 18.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like...
Neymar! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Mbappe goes short. He's tried one! He's got to be quick to recover this. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Quick reflections on the first half.
Nigeria merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Nigeria head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Drogba. Well read, nice interception. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Llorente. Valverde. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
number 3, Puyol. Coming on the field is number 24,
Camavinga.
Paulsen.
And it's Serginho. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Hangs in a cross. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Valverde. And this is Neymar. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Substitution in progress.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a cute ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played it. Terrific header. He scores! Vasco da Gama are back in business. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 77 minutes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Number 9, Mbappe. Number 18,
They weren't expecting this.
Number 27, Serginho.
Paulsen is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That has ended up in no man's land. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to say...
He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nigeria take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho gets into a good position. Time added on, 4 minutes. Belletti. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Nigeria leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Kindly remove it, as it is about
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Rodri. Robertson. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nigeria controlling the possession in this early phase. Danger averted for now. Tries to pass it through. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar picks it up out wide. And here's Neymar. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Neymar. He has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Beckham. Neymar.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nigeria are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Mbappe! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Rodri gets it away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Decent chance! Oh, it's gone in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. And it's Neves. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rodri. And it's